Okay. So on the weekend, we did our Avallon Experiential. We've got the weekend, the whole weekend, we have a day version, and this was the 90-minute experiential. And first time we've done it like that. It was good.
So good. It was so good. It was more, I was surprised how much I got out of it. I knew I'd get a lot, but it really hit me in a good spot, that place. But I'll let you talk first.
Well, basically, what was interesting was, I've had a lot of inquiries for this, and a lot of them just want to know what you're going to do so they can cut and paste and try and hold their own workshop. So I don't send out those details, people. Mm-hmm. There's a little bit of trust involved, but believe me, I'll rock your world. Anyway, so what this is based on are memories of my lineage teachings at the time in Avallon, Burgundy, France. Avallon is spelt with 2 L's. It's a consciousness lineage that was engineered by the Annunaki and a lot of A11s and Ra consciousness were dropped into those bloodlines to try and enhance the connections, because that's what they do a lot. They'll put in consciousness into DNA bloodlines, hoping they can somehow get imprinting into the DNA into them. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
They're always riding on someone else's coattails. Anyway, so it's a different experience. It is from memories, so it's not a cut and paste channel bull fucking shit from the internet, particularly by a man, because I'm sorry, it's a feminine consciousness lineage. I couldn't imagine a man trying to impart it. Right? I mean, for reals. And anyway, use your own fucking discernment, because that's all you got.
Makes sense. I got so much out of it.
Yeah, you did.
So much. It was a surprise. I didn't know what to expect, but I think, don't know if I haven't quite accessed all, the memories of my part in it, but the feeling that I got from that, it was just this, I was home, and I could feel everyone, and that's the only way I can describe it. It was a complete redefinition of the sisterhood. Like, it really was a complete redefinition of that. But the aspect that I thought was really surprising, this is from my experience in this wonderful Avallon thing, was when we explored the terminology of goddess and other divine,
the other stuff,
terminology for them. Yeah, all of that. I was surprised by my visceral reaction initially to those words, and how the being burnt so badly in the past by various groups and women, how just those words alone had such a charge to it. But once you took us to those places, and I got a real experience of an original intention of those words, it just changed things for me, like really on a tangible level. I can't talk about it because I don't have the words for it.
Then you know something happened.
Yeah, something fucking happened. I'm still radiating that,
Well, what I do when you're in there is I bring forward your part, like your dimension of self that went through that training, your dimension of self that spent time there. Some of them spent time there and then took it to the British Avallon, or they took it to other places. There are other Avallons, trust me, where they took the teachings, which is, what they were being trained to do, and established them. And, they were power players. They were politically involved. It was sought after to be married into, taught by, initiated into the duLacs. So the lineage that I'm part of there were known more colloquially as duLacs, duLacs, AQ, fuck, I don't know, I can't even spell it. Oh, Christ. And the consciousness lineage was the duLacs. So it's like, what we did there was we worked with the medicine of the Mare Draconias tree, which is a red sap, which was known as a Sangreal. I'm trying to say it, but without, because I've written all this out for Galactic Memoirs too. And I'm trying to sort of give it a little preview, but not so. Anyway, the deal is, if you are feeling called to find that part of yourself that you know has a unique expression and experience with the feminine, and there's many different forms of the feminine as we've been exploring, then get on it, bitches.
Get on it. Get on. This is the real fucking deal. Like I've worked a lot with you and your wonderful work, and I've got so much out of it. Clearly, so much out of it. This is just as good as the rest of your shit. Like this is just.
Thanks.
No.
Okay.
I don't know. It's just God, it sounds terrible.
No, it doesn't. It sounds fine, babes. I'm just going. I'm just being a dick.
No, but you bring it is what I'm trying to say.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Like you really fucking bring this, and it is exactly what I needed, and it cut through something that even was preventing my full relationship with Moo as well.
That's the most important thing, really. Yourself first, then the Moo stuff.
Absolutely. I guess, I don't know, I think it's all still integrating.
Yeah, yeah.
This was something else. And, highly recommend. Definitely not an ounce of goddess light, can I say? Like, not even.
Hell no.